Hi, it's October 30th, 2014. I just saw the story of Brittany, a courageous woman who is battling terminal brain cancer. And there's something called death with dignity. It's a choice to choose, to end your life from a painful and terminal disease. That prompted me to look further into it and see that states aren't supporting this on religious beliefs in God and assisted suicide. I think at this point, going through something for 2.5 years, neurological, stemming from a spine surgery, and having been blasted and criticized and said awful things by doctors and some nurses, not all, but some. Not knowing where my health goes, and waking up each day, I could totally relate to Brittany. Like I said, she's very courageous. She's married. She has a husband, and she planned the day of her death. I'm in total agreement with that. It's been a horrendous time for myself. I could relate. I think she shouldn't be judged. Even with myself, it's getting to the point my health is definitely in jeopardy. As she said, she feels the death coming, and she has seizures, and it's tough for her and her family. But I think it's dying with dignity, and I think that New York and other states should allow this, and not to mistreat patients that are going through things like this. Her medication caused her to gain 25 pounds, and she looks different. And as a society, we don't know what it is until you go through something so difficult. I think it's a personal choice. I think it's something to be commended for. Her mother isn't supportive in her family, so why not? Why suffer? And if doctors have no answers or nothing else to say that just is terminal, I think it's something definitely that we should look into, and this should set precedent for other states. With my own situation, I've been remaining positive through the same things she has, which is walking to the park, doing things that might sound very minuscule to someone, but for a person that is very ill, is magnificent. My family, on the other hand, isn't as supportive. I am not married. I'm single, and at this point, it's just been a very long and tough road. My spine surgeon himself has, turned the blind eye to me, and that isn't as helpful. And I found out my condition isn't comprehensive. And I'm in New York City, one of the best cities, and I went to many hospitals. People talk about lawsuits and money and, going further and hope. Sometimes when you're told it's terminal, or, you have to battle this maybe in a nursing home or with tubes and stuff like that, I think it's so, at this point in my life, at 39, and she's 29, it's something that, no one could understand unless you're going through it, not even doctors or nurses. It's a cliche to say, live each day, but it's something you really have to choose to do. And I think at this point, with my health and my family, not that, holding grudges against them, I don't like the choices they have made, or not to encourage me as much as I would like them to. Because they see somebody that's healthy. As Brittany said, people see her as healthy, but the day she has the seizures, she's not healthy. I'm doing this video that hopefully, if I do pass, and my family, my brother, and stuff like that, understand that I fought the hardest fight of my life, and it hasn't been easy. I had post-traumatic stress from doctors not knowing, and they're frustrated, and their frustration caused me to get really frustrated. And some of them do have the power to know, to forecast or even give me a better options. But because of their ego, and I do believe it's their ego, got in the way. And unfortunately, some people, and I say a lot of people out there, are Josephs. And it's been a very tough 2.5 years. And there's nothing more than, being healthy in this country that is the most important. So with that said, I, hopefully, I am totally understanding what Brittany is saying, and also Death with Dignity, I think, is a great movement, and I think it's something that's a cause. It's not suicide, not at all, not at all. If you listen to this whole story, and hopefully you're not in that predicament where you have to decide this. So anyway, with that said, I'm gonna end this, and we gotta move forward and change our minds. Thank you.